What's up, everybody? I'm Selna, America's face of dating, and today we're gonna be talking about me and my story on building confidence in dating. This is a guide for men, and as you can see, I'm gonna be breaking down kind of what changed in my life that caused me to get to where I'm at today. We get a lot of new followers coming in every single day, and so if you guys are new to my channel, what I do here is that I help guys actually attract their dream relationship using natural attraction. So let me tell you about what changed for me, right? This was me back in 2017, and then me 2024 today. 2017 Selna, as you can see in this picture below, I snagged it from my camera roll back in the day about 6 or 7 years ago. So much can change in 6 or 7 years. And this is me right here. Apparently I really liked white shirts and I wore fake chains and I had a interesting hair flow and I was super skinny. As you can see, my fucking biceps matched my forearm. Like, at least I put on some muscle at least now today. But I was a follower back in the day. I was a follower. I was afraid, right? I just got dumped by my ex and I was trying to cope, trying to get any woman that I could get. I was getting rejected left and right, and I just had really severe confidence issues in myself. I didn't believe in myself. And like I said, I was afraid. I was afraid to get in a fight. I was afraid to stand up for myself. I was afraid to put myself on the line. I was afraid to have a spine. And I was a follower because I let other people that I knew had, I guess, a spine or they had confidence, I kind of hid behind them. And what I realized is that women, they want the leader, right? They want the man that's gonna have a spine, because she wants to know if you can protect her if shit were to hit the fan. She doesn't want to follow her because he's afraid and he's gonna run away. Like, if you were in a dark alley and a dude pulls out a knife and he's trying to rob you, like, what are you gonna do about that? Are you gonna run or are you gonna protect your woman? And she wants a man where she feels like she could be walking down a dark alley with you and dude pulls out a knife and you're gonna stand up to protect her. Literally, I was too afraid to probably do that back in the day because I was afraid of so many things. I was afraid of ridicule. I was afraid to be made fun of. I was afraid to put myself out there. I was afraid to stand up for myself, and it was no wonder that my ex dumped me and a lot of girls were rejecting me. Literally, one of the girls I dated before this current ex in 2017, she literally fucked my best friend behind my back. I was like, what the fuck? So it's like women just didn't respect me. And I was like, well, I want to be a man that women respect, right? Like, you could be a guy, and a lot of guys that follow me and you watch my page, you have a lot of women that they like you as a friend, right? You're really cool and you're really friendly and blah, blah, blah. But she's like, I don't respect you. Like, you don't make my pussy wet, so I'm never gonna fuck you, but I like you as a friend. You're never gonna get anywhere. And this is me in 2024 today. I was me and my girlfriend in Cabo swimming with a dolphin. His name was Gandalf, and had my dream relationship. I'm a best-selling author. Like, if you guys have not read my book yet, like, you guys should read my book, because a lot of guys are looking for help with dating and relationships and they don't really know where to start. This book is the perfect place to start. Like, it's going to absolutely change your perspective on dating and relationships. It's going to take you to an entirely new level. Right now, I'm coaching men all over the world. But like, what was the difference here, right? Like, what was the difference here that took me from 2017 Selna, afraid and a follower and dumped, to a man that's lusted after by women, who's an entrepreneur, who's making incredible money with his coaching business and his book sales and all that, and traveling with his girlfriend, has his dream relationship where she's madly in love with me. Like, what changed? Like, what happened there? They didn't just happen by accident. It's because I took action. Like, of course, like, I got a mentor on this stuff even myself, but I realized that women don't want a follower, dude. They don't want a fucking beta, because they feel like a beta's never gonna be able to protect them. Literally today, I was walking my dog. I love that girl, right? I was walking my dog because I'm injured right now. I fucking pulled some shit in my neck, so I can't even do anything. But I was walking, I was like, well, let me get some cardio in at least, right? And like, there's a fucking goose in the middle of the goddamn street just sitting there. And like, before, I would have been like, shit, there's a goose there in the middle of the road, man. Those things are fucking vicious, bro. I'm gonna turn around and just go back the other way. But this time I was like, fuck that shit. Like, I'm gonna walk past his bitch ass, and if he fucking charges at me, I'm gonna curb stomp his ass, dude, because he fucking came at me. I'm not gonna fucking stop my walk and submit to a goddamn goose, especially a fucking goose. Like, I'd understand if it was a fucking tiger or an ostrich or something that actually could kick your ass, but like a goose, bro? I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm not gonna submit to a motherfucking goose. Like, I will take that long ass neck and I'll fucking curb stomp that bitch. Like, I'm not fucking around with that shit. And that shit started hissing at me, dude. I'm walking past it. I was like, bitch, come at me. Like, I'm not bothering you, dude. I'm just walking past you, bro. He starts fucking hissing at me. My dog's going crazy, right? She's like, I want a fucking piece of this thing, man. I love bird. Bird tastes good, right? So I'm sitting there just like, okay, bitch, like, come at me. And the thing's fucking hissing at me, and then actually starts to charge at me, right? Starts to like, gets its wings all fucking big and starts to charge at me. And before, like, Selna before, it's just a bluff, right? Like, what I learned about people is that they'll bluff to see if they can fake you out and freak you out, see if you're scared, right? That's why, like, people and things, they don't want to fight because they don't know what the fuck they're fucking with. They'll just bluff, and they'll come at you a little bit to see if you jump and get scared. That means like, oh yeah, he's scared, he's not gonna fight me, right? That's like primal instinct right there. So this goose like fucking gets its wings all big, starts charging at me. I stand there and I fucking raise my fucking bottle in my hand. I was like, come at me, bitch. I went like that, right? I was like, ugh. And that thing said, oh shit, okay, yeah, I ain't fucking with this dude. That thing submitted so fucking fast, dude. That thing folded his wings up. He said, all right, bro, I'm good, man. Like, yeah, we're cool. He started walking there. He was still hissing a little bit. I was like, you got something to say? Like, I was not messing around with that thing. And that's how it has to be. I was like, dude, I don't want to be the man anymore that fucking lets a motherfucking goose scare him. If you get scared by a goose, what are you gonna do about a dude that pulls out a knife in the hood on your bitch ass? What are you gonna do about that, dude? You're gonna be screaming for mama. Like, if you can't even stand up to a goose, like, what are you gonna do in life? How are you gonna dominate life? What are you gonna do about life? When life gets mad at you and threatens you a little bit, what are you gonna do about that? You're just gonna submit and crumble and fold like a piece of paper. Women don't want that. Their pussy gets fucking drier than the Sahara. At a man like that, a man that can't make decisions, right? Oh, it's too much money. You want a woman's pussy to get dry? Say it's too much money, right? It's too much money. Her pussy will get dry real fucking fast. Be a cheap ass motherfucker. Her pussy will get dry. Be a man that doesn't invest in himself, doesn't take action, doesn't work on things to fix it. He's lazy, right? Be that guy too. You will never get women, ever. You gotta be a man that takes action, actually puts in the fucking work. That's what I learned about, especially the geese situation this morning. I'm just like, dude, I'm not fucking submitted to a goose. I was like, I will take that thing by its long ass neck and I will whoop its ass, man, and cook it for dinner. Like, that's the type of man that a woman's gonna be like, yeah, that's my man right there. So, but that's what changed right there, is I'm not gonna submit to these things that don't deserve you to submit to. Like, you gotta take action in life. You got to become the better version of yourself, man, because there's people out there right now that are whooping your ass, man. They're taking your chick that you deserve, and they're fucking taking your jobs, man, and they're making more money than you, and you deserve it, but you won't take action because you're lazy, arrogant, or just stupid. Like, if you want to actually conquer in life, you gotta do something about it. I'll show you too. Like, we got a lot of guys that are conquering. That was Owen. He just joined my program this week. He lives in Alaska. I'm like, dude, if we can help you get a quality relationship in Alaska, like, we can help anybody, and I know that for a fact. We've done it before with another guy in Alaska too, but this is my program right here, because a lot of guys were inquiring about my program and wondering what it consists of. Literally, this is the winch channel, as you can see right here, the winch channel. This week alone, Tuesday, April 23rd. Guitar guy Timmy, man, I love this guy, man. His nickname in the program is Guitar Guy. But he said, Ben, meaning to say this for about a month, but I have a girlfriend. We were together for 7 years. We moved over. Prior to the split for about 6 months, he says, but we really needed a break to learn how to grow and evolve as people and change. Now we're back together, stronger than ever. Thank you, Selna, for all the help these past couple months. Sam did an approach, got a number, got an Instagram, I believe. Afros is getting approached by women. Collide is approaching quality women. Like, he's becoming a beast. Blake has made it a tremendous comeback. He went through a breakup and was really struggling with confidence, and got him in the program, worked with him, with me and my coaches, and he's absolutely crushed. He said, dude, he's like, my confidence has never been this high. Like, he feels so good. Imagine when you're like, women just are gonna desire you, man. Ray has been lighting up the winch channel like a Christmas tree, dude. He's like, was able to schedule a date with a coworker, and we went to a shooting range yesterday, dude. Like, that's so epic, man. He said scheduled a dinner date for next Thursday night. Like, Mason too, he lives in Vegas, I believe. He said he went out to Lake Mead. He said was not afraid to talk to a chick, did this twice and was successful. Didn't get any numbers, but discussing meeting again via the meetup groups. That's totally fine. Like, he's getting himself out there, and that's what matters right there. It's like, if you guys are in the same position where it's like you're struggling and you want help and you know that something has to change, book in a call using the link in the description below. Like, let's change that. Let's make you a man that can stand up for himself and can actually go for what he wants. But it all starts here. Like, if you can't change here, like if you can't like invest in yourself and take action, you're never going to be able to get the quality of woman that you deserve, right? It doesn't matter how many approaches you get in life. 0 times 100 is still 0. So I influence you guys to take action, man. Like, change the stuff. Time is way too short to not have this stuff under control. Like, Guitar Guy got a dream relationship, dude. Like, got his girl back that he was missing because of this stuff. And it's like, you can either pay with time or money in life. I'm not saying you guys can't master this. Some of you guys won't, some of you guys will on your own, right? But it'll take tens of years, man, like decades, like 10 to 15 years probably to even master this stuff and get an understanding of it. And it's like, you either pay for things with time or money. With money, you can at least time travel and quantum leap right to the results. You can skip over all the hard stuff and figuring it out on your own. And so, dude, if that's you and you know something has to change and you're serious, book in a call using the link in the description below. It's a Calendly link. It's like the first Calendly link you can see. Hop on a call with me. We'll get you going in the program. You can break the payments up to like as minimum like $170 a month. Like, if you can't even do $170 a month to work on your dating life, then you shouldn't even be dating at all, to be honest. If you have any questions about the program, message me on Instagram or Facebook. Those links are also in the description below. And so we'll answer any questions you might have about the program or XYZ. But I'm Selna Kim, America's face of dating. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you guys want to hear more about. And I'll see you guys next time.